What's up, guys? Welcome back. Mist here. Gonna do some Galactic War on my second account. Just kind of showcase how dreadfully awful Galactic War gets. Even though they have quote-unquote fixed the matchmaking, it is horrendous. So let's just jump right into it. I went ahead and sped up the video here because it is a little bit long, but it kind of gets the point across. So I've already done the first war when I had already done the first war when I started this. So jumping right in here. First battle is pretty easy. Take out Daka fairly quickly. Next, Sidious. Sidious is a pain in the butt. Went through. Had to take out Chewbacca. I'll mention it a few other times, but that taunt is a pain in the butt sometimes. Finished that battle, almost full health. Next battle, Darth Sidious again. Pretty much a trend in Galactic War. You're going to run into Darth Sidious in almost every single battle you face. Along with old Daka is pretty common. In this battle, I went ahead and took out Geno's new soldier, put in IG-88 to get a better synergy from HK-47's leadership ability. Went ahead and healed there just to top everybody off. Daka died quick. That next attack, I didn't want to take down Sidious just because I knew there was a really good chance that my Jedi Consular's attack would miss. In here, you can tell HK-47 really kind of takes a pounding. I decided to restart that battle because I didn't like what was going on. Swapped out my leader to Luminara to hopefully get some of that evasion bonus. So, let's see how that changed anything up. Went after Daka again. That was kind of overkill right there, and Luminara died, so it didn't really matter. Had to start that one off again. This time I put HK-47 back in and decided to go with Poggle as my fifth character just to see if that offense up would make a big enough difference. So I got the offense up right off the bat, got a real good ability block from HK, or sorry, not HK, but IG-88's ability. This one, I pretty much hammered the opponent, but still suffered some pretty good damage to Luminar and HK-47. Was willing to accept it though, went on to the next battle. This one was kind of convenient because Geonosian Soldier doesn't have a leadership ability, so didn't have to worry about anything like that. This one, I decided to keep Poggle in just to try and work down that cooldown, which I think ended up biting me in the butt. Because I think I ended up getting my butt handed to me a few times here. Yeah, that taunt. I got real tired of that taunt. I think what happened here was, yep, HK-47 died, restarted that battle. And so what I decided to do here is something that I use a lot in my main account tactics here. I'll throw in just literally cannon fodder. Characters that are their sole purpose is to go in, die, but the enemy will burn all their cooldowns. So there we go. Taunt is burned. I'm just kind of doing whatever with the characters to burn those moves down. So now that Chewie's taunt is burned, I can go in with my A team and hopefully clean up the mess. So decided to I had to reorganize my team here because it just auto-fills your lineup if your whole team dies. So got a good ability block there just in case his hive mind or whatever hive attack was up. Took down Consular pretty smooth there. And I think I ended up restarting this again just because HK47 really took a licking here and I wasn't happy about it. Wasn't happy with the results. So restarted again. Yeah, I know. Restarted again. And my thought process here behind putting Consular in the leader, even though he has no leader ability, was because I figured that position, the leader position in my lineup, was getting hammered. They weren't really attacking any of my other characters. So sometimes the RNG, just swapping up the character positions, will really change up how the AI controls the enemy. It was moderately successful there, but I had attack. I think I screwed up a heal. Yeah, that's what I did. I meant to heal, and I with Luminara where I didn't. So I just restarted again, and conveniently enough, with the way the new Galactic War works, as long as if you can restart a battle as many times as you want, and as long as you execute the same attacks in the same order as you did the previous time that you played through, the computer will control the characters, the enemy characters, in exactly the same manner. They will always attack the same characters unless you change something up, and then the RNG switches it up a little bit. RNG, I've used that term a few times as a random number generator. It's basically the algorithm in the computer. Basically, if you play board games, it's the dice that the computer is rolling to get the numbers that it uses to decide which character it attacks, decide what how much damage abilities do. It's all random number generation. So clear that up a little bit. So. Alright, once again, our friend Darth Sidious, the opponent, got smoked there. I think we ended up deciding to throw in cannon fodder, maybe? Not remembering. Doesn't look like we changed anything up. There we go. And a dodge, of course. Overkill, maybe, but he's dead. Luminar really got beat up here. Yep, we ended up restarting again because Luminar got smoked. So, what to do? Ah, yes, I threw in my Royal Guard. I figured since my characters were kind of just getting hammered, the Royal Guard's auto taunt comes in super handy, especially for battles like this where you just can't seem to keep the attention off of one character. It forces the enemy to attack somebody else. And in this case, it took all of the heat off of Luminara, HK47, so I was able to finish this battle with considerably better results than I was getting before, even though I ended up finishing it with only 4 characters. So, I mean, HK47 still ended the battle with less than half health, but he's got a big health pool to begin with, so it's not that big of an issue for him to finish with only, a quarter of his health. Here I run into my first level 70 opponent on, I think it was the 6th battle of the game. Even though all their characters weren't 70, it's frustrating to run into level 70 opponents that early in the Galactic War. because you know that those characters are powerful. They, even if they're level 70 and they boosted their way all the way up there, dropping crazy cash on the game and using every crystal they had to level up, using extra energy or whatever. It's just frustrating running into those players that quick. So threw in the cannon fodder, especially with Darth Vader. I knew he was going to use that AoE dot that is extremely frustrating. So I took out our pal Luminara first, or I can't remember who was the leader there. I'll figure it out. At any rate, so crap, lost IG88 there. I think what I ended up deciding is to just go ahead and finish the battle out without IG88 because I wasn't all that optimistic about being able to get that far in Galactic War. Really ended up not being that big of an issue anyway. Again, another 70 opponent. Granted, none of them are purple geared, but I'm fighting against 4 level 6-star opponents and 1 5-star opponent. So I got my 400 arena points. Working on getting Poggle up to 5 stars, or 6 stars rather. So took a look at Doku. Thought about maybe putting him in, but still not purple geared yet. Still waiting on that one piece of gear. So went ahead and just went double healer with Poggle the Lesser. So unfortunately, Poggle's ability is still on cooldown. So I'm going to go after Luminara, because she is a dump truck. Not a fan. Ahsoka Tano is there, but with her rework, you used to be able to focus on taking down her teammates to, in turn, take down her health, because she got health from living teammates. So as you took down her teammates, you would take down her health. Well, now it's not the case, but she's still lower threat on my priorities list, just by virtue of there are higher threats out there, in my opinion. Plus the way the AI plays her. The AI doesn't play her as a healer, so you don't have to worry about her using the AI saving her second ability to heal the team. So ends up working out. That one was a little bit frustrating. Now, see, this opponent wasn't level 67, or wasn't level 70. She was only level 67, but they're running Phasma in lead 6 stars with their Fire at Will buffed up all the way to level 6. So 18% ally attack chance. Ended up retreating here because I wanted to throw in cannon fodder again to try and soak up that victory march cooldown, which didn't end up paying off to do much more than just soak up that Chewbacca heal that ended up getting blasted out. So, yeah, but we'll find out. Throw out the taunt there. Try and do a little bit of damage. Look at me, acting like I'm gonna do something. Yeah, didn't use Victory March. Stupid. But, hey, that's just the way the computer plays the game sometimes. Alright, so reorder my units here. I think I threw Luminar back in at lead just because that evasion is mighty nice. Alright, so gonna go ahead, use that buff right out. Focus on Darth Sidious, get the heals out, start taking down Phasma. My goal here was to hopefully take out Phasma before the Victory March, which I successfully did. So, didn't really matter that Victory March didn't get used, because I took her out before she even had a chance. But then I have handy dandy 5s here. Gonna counterattack the bejesus out of me. Still, with Luminara's ability and her heal on every turn, I was able to finish the match with much better results than I expected. So, goody goody, another Yahoo running Phasma in the lead, and Vader, just to top things off. So this ended up, I think, being the last battle that I fought in this Galactic War, just because I ended up really getting hammered here. I used that first heal and hadn't realized or had forgotten that my consular was ability, or rather healing immunity, debuffed, and it didn't really matter anyway because, I mean, what I should have done probably is restarted this and then went ahead and just used Jedi Consular's heal just to possibly give myself just a tiny bit of a better chance of getting out of here with 4 maybe characters, because I did still have Count Dooku sitting in the wings, and HK-47, so best case scenario, I could have finished with 3 or 4 characters here and just tossed in one of those guys and possibly maybe cleared that level, but c'est la vie, right? So, any rate, that's it. I did get a pretty good amount of credits from this Galactic War. Finished it out here with 530,000 credits. Alright, so my next video will be Galactic War on my main account, level 70. That one should be a little bit more interesting, I don't know, maybe more or less, because I do clear it. So, thanks for watching. I know this video's been kind of long, but like, favorite, subscribe, and I'll be back with more later.